Irving to Hollis Jefferson. It's no good. Great defense.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're gonna lower the chances of them making that shot.
George. Can't connect, it's no good. And the two. Counted at the rim for DeAndre Jordan.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Paul George, 4-2. That misses with 2 seconds to go. Through one here at Barclays Center. The Nets out in front. Jay and I back with more after this. You're tuned in to NBA Saturday Night on EA Sports. 1 quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a good one.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They've played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Beverly. Shot from the lane won't go. Harris's shot won't go. 4-3. Not done yet to Harkless. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Timeout called here by the Clippers, as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Number 8, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Here's Leonard for 2. And Durant there to claim the rebound. George, he buries it. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Clippers have it. Leonard, nice pass to set things up. And he buries it.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
Watch Cutter.
Kyrie lets it go. Deep 2 there, won't go. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. 3 for 3 in this first half.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
Leonard, not easy.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, y'all.
And Kevin Durant, unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the 3.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
To Hollis Jefferson. Nothing going here on that drive. Jordan. DeAndre Jordan, look out.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Kevin Durant tips it. Kyrie across the timeline. Up 5. Jordan to Hollis Jefferson. Finish that. Kawhi Leonard. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Oh, whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Los Angeles Clippers are in the penalty.
Irving to Durant. To Hollis Jefferson. Durant lets it fly. Not going down for him this time. To Paul George. Beverly. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Hollis Jefferson. Fires the 3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. George can't connect. Rebound taken in by the Nets. Durant with the basketball up top. All tied as we march towards halftime. And made his first couple, but he misses there. Rocking the rim.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
To Irving. Nothing going here on that drive. Here's Leonard for 2. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. First half comes to an end with the Nets in front. To come in this second half. A 1-point game as we resume play here in the third quarter. Clippers have the basketball. Leonard, and it's good.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
George to Beverly. Patrick Beverly. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Lets it fly from long range. That's a high degree of difficulty for Rondae Hollis Jefferson. Slams it down.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Driving right to the basket. To Durant. Even to Zubac. Snatching it out of the air. Nets reclaim it. Jordan to Irving. Kyrie Irving. Not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard. It's good. And he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
If you're the defender, you can't keep your hand outwards in the pocket of the shooter. The offensive player recognized that. He raked his arms into yours on his way up to take the shot. That's a foul every time.
Count the basket at the rim.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
finish at the rim.
See, these are the type of opportunities the defense doesn't take advantage of. When that guy went up for that dunk, he cradled the ball to gain momentum. As soon as he brings that ball back to you in the cradle, you have to have active hands, get in there, strip that ball away.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. And finishes strong.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Irving into the front court. His guys down by 9. Kyrie Irving. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Irving goes to the left side. To Irving. Nothing going here on that drive. Irving. Paul George. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Paul George rejects it. Kyrie Irving is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 87% from the line. First one, count it. It's a second. One more coming. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. LA Clippers with the basketball. Knocked loose. Paul George. Surveys the floor. Kawhi Leonard. Tough matchup against Durant. To George. Has a chance. No good. No daylight. Great defense. To Durant. Kawhi Leonard sends it away. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Irving. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
To Irving. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Durant. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Leonard. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Deep three at the buzzer. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up. The Clippers are out in front. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the 4th quarter. The 3rd quarter was a disaster. Remember, they led at halftime, and now they find themselves down big.
And when things get bad, they get bad in a hurry. But you have to remember, this is a game of runs. They had theirs, now it's time for yours.
The Nets now with 4 to shoot. A shot no good by Harris. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. Cashes in for 2.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
Number 6,
Beverly into the front court. Up 6. Kawhi Leonard. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
For 3, not going down here. To Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Nets have the basketball. Irving. The drive right to the basket. Fires the 3. He engulfed him that time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Here's a chance from long range. They have to keep him in their grasp.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
To Irving. 4-3. That's how you defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And throws it down. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Spencer Dinwiddie.
Got it. Good track, good track. Big up. Be alert.
To Harkless.
Be alert.
Oh, they called the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
That's his 2nd personal foul. Team foul number 1.
George, count the triple.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality, positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
George to Beverly. George hits the three-pointer.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
To Harkless. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. Leonard. George against KD. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throws good. Add 1 more to the total. This game feels out of reach.
Here we go. I got him. Ball.
Durant.
Ball.
Great defense, forcing the miss.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
First one goes down.